Hello drummers, welcome to this free mini song lesson where today I'm going to show you how to play the classic Iron Man by Black Sabbath, drummed of course by the legendary Bill Ward. This song has been requested many times over the years, especially recently over on my Facebook page. So I'm very happy to be able to show you how to play the main parts, the coolest parts, the biggest parts, all those drum fills, all those grooves you love to listen to. I'm going to be showing you how to play today. I've got 3 pages of free PDF you can download from my website. You'll find a link to these pages beneath this video. So I have all 3 pages printed out in front of you as we go through this together. It's going to make things a lot easier for you to understand. Like I said a second ago, this song was suggested over on my Facebook page. So if you want to make your own song suggestions, then please go over there to do so. Again, the link is beneath this video. You'll see a post pinned to the top of the page asking for your songs. You type in the comments your suggestions. Others get to vote on them, and the most popular songs get chosen for future lessons, like this one was today. And then you might want to consider signing up to become an online member over at my website. I'll talk about more about this at the end of the video, but basically you get access to over 600 full video song lessons where I teach you a song from start to finish. But like I said, I'll talk about that at the end. So what I've got for you today are basically the first half of the song, and then all those cool verses and choruses, all those amazing drum fills in glorious detail. We start off with the groove that comes in. Well, what I've got for you here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The first 9 bars where the drums properly come in at 33 seconds after that bass drum intro. So let's get cracking. What we got from the beginning of the song, we've got this bass drum being played on quarter notes. The tempo is 74 BPM, so the tempo's going by 1, 2, and 3, and very slow. I was playing 1 and 2, and you can see that first bar, Bill comes in with these flams on the snare drum with these bass drums in between. 3 E and a 4 E and, so we get 1, 2, 3 E and a 4 E and 1 and 2 and 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 and 2 and 3 E and a 4 E and 1. Then we're into our first groove. So the second bar is simply, I'm just going to play it for you. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, a 1. We get a little skip note on the bass drum there at the end of that second bar, a 1, because then what Bill does, I believe he plays it with a single bass drum pedal. He plays a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 during that third bar there of the page. On top of that, he's playing 1 and 2 and 3 and. So we get this 1 E and a 2 E and a, 2 bass drums per snare drum and hi-hat if you like. At the end of that bar we get a distinctive drum fill that Bill uses throughout the entire song many times. It's simply 4 E and a 1. You could play the hi-hat on the and a 4, but I don't believe Bill does. He plays 4 E and a 1, giving his right hand time to come up, plenty of time anyway, but even more time to come up perhaps for a double crash cymbal. 4 E and that bass drum fills in the last 16th note. So going from bar 2 into bar 3, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1. Notice the bass drum stops on beat 4 there of that third bar. Next line we go back to some more simple grooves for the 2 bars. I'll just play that for you. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 E and These bass drums falling in between the hi-hats there. The next bar, 1, a 2, a 3, a 4 E and a 1. Old reliable, we're going to see a lot of that in this song. 4 E and at the end. Next line, we get 1, a 2, a 3 and 4 E and But that skip note on the 4 is going to go into the next bar where we're going to continue the idea from above, except we're going to start with a crash cymbal, a 1 E and so we get a 1 E and a 2 E and then 3 E and with the bass drum at the same time, 3 E and I think it just plays the medium tom. You can play the floor tom or both toms if you want to give it more power, but I've written it just as the medium tom. 4 E and a 1. So the 16th notes go all the way through that bar. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1. Last line we get 1, 2, 3 and 4 E and a 1. And it's worth pointing out at this stage that the bass drums, the 16th notes are slightly swung throughout this song. It's very hard to tell or to notate precisely the swing, because sometimes they're straight, sometimes they're very swung. So it's kind of like a Bill Ward style thing where a drummer from his era plays a lot of swing, 16th notes in their grooves, and you certainly hear that with the bass drums occasionally. So it might be like, for example, that bar could be played straight, or you could swing it. It's not quite as swung as that, but sometimes you do hear that swing stick out quite a lot. The last bar, 1, a 2, a 3E and 4E and a 1, and again that bar at the end. So let me now play for you all 4 lines there, that first section up to speed without me talking over the top of the microphone off, so you can hear just the drums. Here we go. So literally going on to the next section of the song, starting at 101, I've got the next 4 bars for you to give you another example of what Bill's playing in these verses. So we get 1, 2, 3 and 4E and a, 4E and a, and then we get 4E and a 1 into the next bar, 1, 2, 3E and a, 4E and a. So we get 3E and a, 4E and a 1. 1, 2, 3E and a, 4E and a 1. Next line, 1, 2, 3 and 4E and a 1. And then very similar to the last bar, 1, 2, 3E, 4E and a 1. So let's hear those 4 bars up to speed. So then continuing with the next section of the song, I've got the next 6 bars for you, starting at 1 minute 14, and we start to get these really cool drum fills. So we'll go to the ride cymbal for this section. He only uses the ride cymbal a few times this song, most of the time it's on the hi-hat, believe it or not. So we get the ride cymbal here, 1, 2, 3E, 4E, So these bass drums falling in between the rides, the right hand quite a lot here. 3E and 4E and Then we get a 1 and 2, 3, and our first drum fill, 30-second notes, 3E and 3E and So basically it's 8 notes there from beat 3 to beat 4, but we're going to start on the crash cymbal. We then go up to the 2 high toms. You could use these 2 toms instead if you wanted to. I'm going to use these 2 toms because they're in front of us, easy to get to. We get 4E, but it's actually still 30-second notes. It's 4E. These are really hard to count, so it's probably just easier if you learn the rhythm from hearing it a few times. So in context with the 30 seconds before it, the whole bar, 1 and 2, 3. Because these notes are falling in between 16th notes as 30-second notes, like I said, it's very hard to count. In fact, I've never really learned how you can count 30-second notes that fall in between 16th notes nicely. So I'm just hearing it as like a da-da-da-da. I've memorised the rhythm almost. I can read it off the page, but also I've half memorised it. So that bar up to speed, yeah. Then we go to the next line. We get 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Then 1, 2, 3 and 4. Same idea. By the way, that drum fill, that last bass drum is on the of 4. It does actually fall on the of 4, 1. So exactly the same as the drum fill above. Last two bars, we get 1 and 2, 3 and 4, and then this really cool little drum fill solo idea. 1 and 2 and So 1 and 2, then the bass drum falls on the pushes on the of 2, skip over beat 3, and then he plays left hand lead, 3 E and 3 E and 4 E and 4 E and There's a hi-hat that pops out there. Now I'm not sure, some people, I've seen other drummers play this and even teach this, where they're hearing extra hi-hat notes. I'm only hearing the hi-hat note fall on the and of 4 and beat 1 of the next bar. I might be wrong, you might hear differently, but it actually makes it a lot easier to play as well. We're playing, I'm hearing 3 E and 4 E and 1. That hi-hat just fills in that little gap there, which makes more sense to me as a drummer. Like, that's probably something Bill would do, just fill in the gap there with his hi-hat foot, perhaps. So we get 1 and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and 1. 1 and 2, 3 E and 4 E and 1, 2, into our next section. So now that we've played for you those 3 lines up to speed, so continuing with the craziness at 1 minute 58, we got some more cool drum fills I wanted to include for you. We're on the hi-hat, 1 and 2 and 3. Now this time, instead of playing 3, we just go straight into 30-second notes, and that counts as the first note of beat, the 8 30-second notes. This time, he comes in on the E of beat 3, so we get 3 E and So it's not right left, it's right left, starting on the E there. You could play it all as, no one's going to hear the difference, or they would, but a drummer would, but you know, most people aren't going to care, is what I should have said. So we get 3 E and then 4 E, 4, because that 2 30-seconds take up 1/16th note. Then we come up to the medium tom I've written, E and, so 3 notes, E and 1, and this little 16th note taking us out nicely. So 1 and 2 and 3 E and 4 E and 1. Just be aware that you're coming up to the medium tom or your high tom or whatever tom you want with your right hands. Sorry. So 1 and 2 and 3. I'll do that properly for you. 2, 3. There we go. So the second bar, 1, 2, 3. It's exactly the same drum fill. Next line, 1, 2, 3 E, 4 E and 1. Old faithful there. Then this another hard one to explain because of 30-second notes falling in between 16th notes. We get 1 and 2, 3. That's how I'm hearing it. I'm hearing it as da 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 boom boom. So the orchestration is in context with the beginning of the bar. We're rolling into the and, the 4, and the and of 4. So we sort of, our right hand's coming down on and, 4, and. So let's hear those 4 bars up to speed now. So at 2 minute 10, we get this first bar, 1 and 2, 3 E. It's offbeat snare drum on the E of 3, 3 E, 4 E, and I think it's just the one tom he plays. You could play it as a double tom. It's not a flam. I'm used to the medium tom. So 4 E and 1 and 2, a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1. Next bar, 1, a 2, a 3, and again from the previous example, excuse me, starting on the E of 3, 3 E and a. Now this was quite hard to hear precisely what Bill was playing. I think he's playing something like this. Like a triplet idea, but in 30-second notes. Right, left, left, right. That's the sticking I would use. Trust me, your right hand sort of feels the downbeat a bit more if you play it right, left, left, right. So we get 3 E and a 4 and 1. In context with the rest of the bar, 1, get excited. 1, a 2, a 3. See, it rolls nicely once you get it up to speed. You could play it right, left, right, left. Nothing wrong with that, but I just find it easier with that sticking, which is something I practiced before. So one more time, 1, a 2, a 3. Next line we get one of my favourite little drum fills he does. 1 and 2, a 3. So we get this 3 E and again, I haven't notated it, but we get this natural sort of increase in volume. Da da da, da da da. 3 E and then 4 E and a. So 1 and 2, a 3, 4, 1. Then the last bar, 1 and 2, a 3, and it's exactly the same drum fill as we have the bar above. Lots of fun to play. So here we go, those 4 bars up to speed. So on to page 3 and 2 minute 22 we get this next set of 4 bars. We get 1 and 2 and 3 and this was very hard to hear. I think he plays this. 4 E and. Floor tom, then right, left, you go up the toms. Pretty sure I'm hearing a tom being played with the snare drum. So 1, 2, 3 and 4 E and a 1. Next bar, 1, a 2, a 3, and then this game also quite hard to hear the combination of toms he's playing, but I've notated it as 3 E and a, 2 lowest toms, 3 E and a, highest tom, 4 E and then and a. So we get that 4 on its own, I believe, just the high tom, and then a double tom hit for the last note before the bass drum at the end. So 1, a 2, a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1. That's what I think I'm hearing combination of tom-wise, orchestration-wise. Bar, next line, I'm not going to waste your time with that bar, we've gone over that example many times. Then we get this for the 4th bar. 1, a 2, a 3, and I think he plays 3 E and. He could be playing 3 E and, but I think he plays 3 E and. 3 E and a 4 E and a 1. 1, a 2, a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1. Okay, all 4 bars. So at 3 minute 11 we go into this new section of the song and we start off with these band stabs. Simply 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 and. You don't have to really count that, you can hear the melody. Da 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 da. We get 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 and. And then same for the next bar but played between the hi-hat and snare drum. 1 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a, sorry. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 and. That's the only difference there, the flam at the end on the and a 4 and. Then we go 1 and we're going to, what feels like, well, because we're doubling the time. The snare drums now could be playing on the ands of each bar and the bass drums can be filling in all the 16th notes. So we get 1 and 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and 4 and 1. What's rattling? There we go. So we get 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. Let's hear those 4 bars. And then finally at 3 minute 45, we've got the last little bit of drum fill action that I wanted to include in this lesson. Another very, very cool example of Bill's creativity. We get 1 and 2, 3, and then this lovely little drum fill again, but a different orchestration. 3 E and a 4 E and a 1. Again with that natural progression of volume. Next bar, set of triplets surprisingly coming out of nowhere. 1 and 2, 3. So now we're going to move into 16th note triplets. 3 to ta antita, 3 to ta antita, 4 to ta antita. Then up to the high tom for beat 4, we just play 4 to and, if you want to count it properly. 4 to and then we skip over the next 16th note and we just get this little skip note at the end on the bass drum, a 1. So we get... So 1 and 2 and a 3 to and a 4 to and a 1. Then we get 1 and 2, a 3 E and a 4 E and I think he just uses the medium tom twice. We get... If you wanted to play, that would make more sense melodically, but that's not what Bill plays, I don't believe. Then at the very last bar, 1 and 2, 3, back to 32nd notes, and a very similar idea to the triplet idea above. He plays for beat 4. So we get 3 E and a 4 E and a 1. 1 and 2, 3. So let's hear those 4 bars up to speed. So I hope you enjoyed the lesson. Don't forget to download all 3 pages of the PDF for free from my website. The link is beneath this video. And while you're at my website, you might want to consider signing up to become an online member. And what I currently offer for £97 is a full year's online access to every single full video song lesson I've ever recorded and transcribed. And that's over 600 famous and popular songs where, unlike this lesson, I teach you the song from start to finish. You get every bar included, the fully transcribed PDF drum chart for each of those songs. And I've got at least 1, maybe 2 other Black Sabbath songs up on the website already. I've certainly got a load of mini lessons for them already, and I'm sure I'll be adding more Black Sabbath in the future. So if you're a fan of Bill Ward, then you've got lots of stuff to get your teeth stuck into already. As a thank you for signing up, I give you access to hundreds more little videos teaching you many, many famous drum beats, fills, and even drum solos. I give you 3 ebooks I've written over the years containing hundreds more famous drum beats, fills, and solos. And then over the year of your subscription, you also gain instant online access to all the new material that I upload for my members. And I record new lessons every week unless I'm ill or on holiday. So you've got lots of cool stuff to look forward to over the year of your subscription. But if you've got any questions about any of that, then feel free to email me, robertdrumstheword.com. And until our next drum lesson together, toodle pip and happy drumming to you.